The Achilles them. The Achilles them. Where's the man them? Where's the man them? Bro, my Streamlabs just updated, so I don't know what's happening. If it looks, if this looks weird, let me know. If my stream looks weird, let me know, because something's happened. It looks a bit weird. Big up Rated Blam in the cut. You get me? Big up Moed in the cut. If my stream looks weird, let me know. It just updated, and I think it changed a bunch of settings, bro. What the fuck, Kev, bro? What the fuck, man? Is it every day, Kev? Let me know. Like, if it's every day, like, just let me know. Nah, keep it a buck. Does the stream look weird? Keep it a buck. Does the stream look weird? Also, be prepared for no trim till next week. I'm saving my trim. I'm going out to a fantastic event next week, and I need my trim. I need my trim to look diffy. You know them way there. 100 mil for a bread that ain't better than Harry Winks. Abdi Haas is dark. Not the stream, I'm saying you personally look weird. Fuck you, bitch. Aye. This Elliot Anderson thing. We're gonna talk about this anyway. We're gonna really go into depth with this, bro. We're gonna really go into depth for this one, bro. Because 130 buff is a lot of buff, bro. Nah, bro. That's a lot of buff. And we're gonna go through how much buff that really is. Big up Arlong in the cut, what you telling me, my bro? We're gonna go through how much buff is really, bro. 300k a week. This is what I'm saying, bro. I'll tell you what our mission is today, bro. Is to really help people understand how the camera is wider. Maybe. But I'll be real, yeah, like, bro, highest player cost ever adjusted to inflation was Shearer. That's Wazza, bro. This is what I hate. Like, people don't know how to actually calculate inflation. You know you can't, bro. In fact, let me ask you what your source of that is. Break that down for me. Break that source down for me. Help me with that. 134k from man, they can't contribute to goals. Yeah, it's dark still. Gay and Anderson on 600k combined. Where's the world's going mad. The world is going. You can see the room. What you say? What? Something changed? I feel like something's changed with my stream, bro. Inflation gimmick. Yeah, it's weird, bro. It's weird. It's so weird. If you think inflation takes Rio Ferdinand and them man to 200 mil, you've gone mad. You've gone so mad. See your crowns, they lost it, bro. Bro. Do you know what it is, yeah? It's like because of what they've done now, they're just going to set the standard. You won't say anything about Rice for 105 2 seasons ago. I literally did say that. I literally said that is mad. I literally said 100 mil is mad. So what do you get? I didn't get it. But Rice at that time was a much bigger player than Elliot Anderson. Elliot Anderson just a second ago got sold from Newcastle to Nottingham Forest. And then the season that his breakout season is they escape relegation, basically. And then you lot went and bought him for 130 M's. So, like, whereas, like, what are we talking about here? That's not the same thing. And also, you lot tried to buy Rice for 100 M's as well. This is what I'm saying. You lot are buying it. They got Hyper in the cut. See, yeah, bro. So you must know the charges pending if they... Yeah. Bro, this is what I don't understand. I think it's insane. But I'll be honest, bro. Like, using hindsight, the 100 mil for Rice makes sense. This is the problem. How long, should I spend 85 on a basketball? No. Unless you play basketball. I was saying to my mate yesterday, you would expect Anderson to be as good, if not better than Rice. And he isn't. He just fucking isn't. And you can see it because we're seeing them both play together. We're seeing both of those players play together when England play. So, like, you can see who's better. Like, you can see it with your eyeballs. Like, and you know what's mad? I keep hearing people tell me about qualities that Anderson has. I'm just like, where? Like, where are these dribbling, like, line-breaking qualities that everyone has been telling? Because I'll be honest, I ain't watched them that much. I ain't watched him over 5 games. And I watch him, I just think like, I hear you, but for example, yeah, I remember when we played West Ham, yeah, and bro, Declan Rice moved to us when he was at West Ham. Remember, he fucked up our running at the end of the season. I remember him moving to us and thinking, you know what, get that done, bro, get that done right now, because that one there was depressing to watch. I'm not gonna lie to you, because the thing about Rice, bro, yeah, like. People will be big up Rev in the Cup. People will be like, oh, what's Rice good at? And the only way I can describe it is he has heavy game impact. And you know that because it feels like when you're watching the game, you're constantly seeing him do shit. And it's not like people want it to be like, oh, people want people to be good in their understanding of what a good player looks like. Oh, like for example, Rice is a good dribbler. Like that's enough for some people. Is that Rice is a good dribbler, or Rice is one of the best passers in the world. Like that's what people need to hear to say this player is a certain whatever in it. But for me, bro, Rice is a guy also he just doesn't make any fun. I think he made like one mistake. He made one mistake last season, and then he went and scored up the other end. I think like 10 minutes up. No, that was Gabriel. I'm chatting shit. But again, like I don't know, man. Big up Emad in the cut. What are you telling me, bro? You better hope Anderson isn't the new Calvin. Hey, how much did they buy Calvin Phillips for again? Someone remind me. How much did they buy Calvin Phillips for? Rice's levels above Anderson. I don't mind him, to be honest. Bro, I'll be honest, bro. It's not, bro. Do you know what's mad? This isn't even about, like, Anderson, because Anderson is a good player, bro. Like, I rate him. I just think, like, the price of what he is going to cost is now, like, it's giving everyone else leverage to tell everyone's 100 mil now. Because, like, if Elliot Anderson is 130 mil, like, how much is Guimarães, bro? Like, how much from Nottingham for, like, is Elliot Anderson even the best? Is Elliot Anderson worth more than Gibbs White? Prior to City interest, who is more valuable to Nottingham Forest, Gibbs White or Elliot Anderson? Like, you don't let me know. Impact is all that matters, and Rice up there. Facts. In terms of game impact, he's up there with anyone. Yeah, Paul, bro. I'll be honest, bro. Like, do you know what it is? Because you even saw like Diamande, you see, and this is the thing. Like, people, don't get me wrong, I am one of them as well. I laughed at the Isak and the works thing, but like, Isak scored 30 fucking goals to be worth that, you know. Isak had 40 goals or something like that. To be worth 100 plus mil, he had to score 40 odd goals. Maybe just a bit below that. I think it was like 38 goals. Works went unbeaten and was one of the better attacking mids in the Bundesliga. At least he was one of the better attacking mids somewhere. Elliot Anderson hasn't had to necessarily be the best at anything. Or like achieve anything. And it's 130 mil. It's like fucking it. It's what I'm saying. And attackers are worth more. Like, Isak, I know what's mad. Everyone said the Isak price was high. Everyone said the Isak price was high, by the way. Everyone, me included. I'm thinking, wow. Like, Isak, good player, defo, but 150, wow. Like, wow, that's a high price. But fuck me, bro. 130 for Elliot Anderson is crazy, bro. Imagine if Liverpool buy Diamande, it'll be like Anderson. Don't get me wrong, because I think with Anderson and Diamande, you will be buying the future price, but at the same time, bro, god damn, bro. I think that's serious about this, and not a better tactic, because we know the man is a scattergunner. The 65 plus others will do it, bro. I think again, I don't think people are pulling Berta's pants down. I think if people try to pull his pants down, he'll just move on. Rice, the best player for a PL winner, and 2 million is worse. No, I'll be honest, bro. Rice, at the time we bought him for that, was still at West Ham one of the better midfielders in the Prem. Like, he was probably better than all of our fucking midfielders anyway. Actually, no, I wouldn't have put him above Odegaard at the time. Tiga, big up Pazz, my girl left me today. It's a blessing in disguise. That means it's time to lock in. Let me tell you, man. Any girl leaves you, let her go. You don't beg anyone to stay with you. We never beg. We never beg. If she wants to leave, let her leave. There's another 4 billion gal out there. You move on, you lock in, you get me, upgrade, get a better girl. You get me. Get a better girl who fucks with your thing, you feel me? So you never ever beg no Jones. Don't harass no Jones. If the girl wants you, she'll stay. If she doesn't want you, no problem. I wish you the best. Wish her the best. Get me? We don't do the salty thing. You get me? Even if she does the salty thing, we don't do the salty thing. Because that's not what men do. We let them go, we find a new thing. Anyway, back to Elliot Anderson. Why do you think Rice doesn't get his flowers? Every rival fan doesn't rate him. Because what Arsenal player does get? The only Arsenal player that I would say even gets his flowers, I would say is, like properly, without people hating him, is Saliba. I would say he's probably the only one. He's a good player in a bad team, just like Bruno Fernandes. How much would... Okay, Arlong, how much do you think Bruno Fernandes would cost? Guys in watching football for decades still fooled by aesthetics, even though... This is what I'm saying, bro. Like, people will see, like... I'm not even going to draw any of these players out, but... A lot of players look good, but they don't really do much. I tell you that for free. A lot of people look good, but they don't really affect the game. They just look great. You think Nelly's 60 mil? God damn, son. Yo, leaves you lotion up and slide on the next thing. Facts. Facts. We never beg. It's embarrassing. Come on, bro. Get me. Stay calm and lotioned up. I'm not sure people. I'm not sure rivals rate Raya. I'm not sure. I'm not sure how many people are. Paul, tell me who in the Arsenal team that you actually like. Not rate, because there's some people you're forced to rate. But tell me who you actually like. Yeah, facts, Blam. But right now, because like he had one bad performance with Brazil and everyone uses a chance to go into him. How old is Bruno Guimarães? Saudi just offered 100 M's for Fernandes and we turned it down. Well, Bruno. Is that how that went, yeah? I don't get how people can say like Reece James is even in the pecking order now. Like he's never even fit. But I said that, like, for example, when Timber was fit, I wouldn't have put him. But right now, Timber's not fit enough. We're already talking about him being the best keeper in the league. Who though? Yeah, I'm talking about Bruno G. Arsenal players aren't exciting to watch for a neutral. They're winners, but they are just Autobots. Are they, Wazza? Are they? I'll be honest, man. I generally expect the entertainment factor to completely change. Saliba, Gabriel, Rice, Skelly, Saka. Most rival fans... Okay, you're different. Like, most rival fans, they want to chat shit about Saka. Skelly, again, I think people want to see him as like a big up marker in the cup. What are you telling me, brother? I'd say you picking 5 players is quite a neutral stance. I'm not sure most other internet fans would agree with those 5. I feel like they'd probably maybe take Rice and Saliba. Maybe rivals rate Skelly. I think people downplay how good Skelly is. I either think people don't know how good Skelly is, or they downplay how good he is. Because he is, bro. Lewis Skelly is, for me, bro. If Lewis Skelly was 6 foot, bro, he'd be in some dark conversation. You just love football. Nah, I hear it, bro. Do you know what it is, yeah? Before I started content, I felt the same, yeah? But, like, I've kind of had to train my brain into disliking some things. Like, if I'm honest. Like, if I'm being really transparent, there's some... Like, for example, when I'm by myself, like, I can... Okay, in fact, let me even explain it to you. You see, when I become fraudulent and impartial, I will hate... If you're dissing one of my players that I like, I'll be honest, and now... I might even like the player that you like, but now I've got to diss him. Like, I have to diss him now. Imagine when Saka burst onto the scene, everyone loved him. Yeah, but everyone likes everything when it's starting out, when it's on the come up. Like, bro, that's it. That goes for celebrities, music artists. On the come up, it's like you got something to root for. Once they get there, that's when it's like, oh, my man's changed. He's this, he's that, he's a fraud. He needs to be doing this. Like, do you know what I mean, bro? So I think that that's not even just football. That's everything. Yeah, facts. I agree with the MLS thing. It's really good. We're also downplaying how good Ethan is. I heard Ethan's brother is leaving now because their parents deemed there to be like a blocked pathway. And I'll be honest, I think there is a blocked pathway. I genuinely think there is a blocked pathway for... I think there's a blocked pathway for El Awa. Because I'm just reading the fucking comments. I think there's a blocked pathway for Wanieri. If I was him, like, I'd bust out, bro. It looks like they're completely moving completely away from him. Brother got touched by Venom and became a symbiote. I'm fucking dead. Midfield market is cooked. We need to let MLS go. I'll be honest, bro. If we let him go to Man United, that would actually genuinely piss me off. That would actually piss me off because I think Lewis Skelly's mad. Like, I think Lewis Skelly can be mad in a few positions, like genuinely. Even Hamza Disaka. Yeah, but Hamza is like Hamza's gone so far to the other side. Like, remember, like my man's been like with Saka. Hamza is part of and fraternizes with some of the weirdest people on the internet, which is people that do spaces on Twitter. So like these people are like they've gone so far into passion that it's just pure emotion and like weirdness. Like it's actually quite weird. So that's why some of this stuff comes out. Like my man will be like everyone knows that my man's got the tendinopathy thing, and people are like, oh, why are you limping? Oh, I don't know, because his fucking Achilles is on fire. I don't know. That's potentially why he's limping. I don't know. Do you know what I mean? Sunday night, I was shameless mode. Yeah, I think I'll be back next season. But it's been a welcome break, I'll be real. I think everyone needed a break still. Everyone needed a break. I think Hassan included, bro. You remember Rashford on his debut? Yeah, this is what I'm saying. Well, I didn't love him on his debut because I remember him coming to link us and punching us up. So no, I didn't love Rashford. I did not love Rashford. I'll be honest, I didn't. I can't relate to that. Even looking out the window, that Squidward, seeing all the link midfield. Yeah, it's dark, bro. I don't think Ethan Wanieri could be more blocked. That position is chock-a-block right now. The Arizona Arsenal side of play blinded people. They lost honest. Yeah, bro. I'll be honest, bro. I don't think people want honesty, though. No one wants the reality. They want the thing that's closest to what they believe, and they will just accept that. Like, for people to say that Arsenal are even a defensive team is funny in itself. Like, how can we be a defensive... People confuse good at defending with defensive team. That's not the same thing. I said, big up Zia in the cut. What are you telling me? Hamza is the spawn of hell. Oh, man, I wouldn't go that fucking far. No one should be taking Hamza's opinion shit. I'll be real, bro. Like, if you're a Man City fan, you'll like him, bro. Like, bro, everyone is for somebody in it. Like, not everyone's gonna like me. Not everyone's gonna like Hassan. Not everyone's gonna like Mo. But there's someone out there for you that you're gonna like. And for some people, that person is Hamza, and I hear it, bro. Like, not everyone needs to be that seriously. It needs to be that serious. Hamza is a Pep fan. I'll be honest, bro, yeah. Anyway, the Pep slanders for another day. I can't lie, I may get annoyed about Arsenal fans a lot, but at some point, Arsenal deserve credit for whatever is good that's being done. I'll be real, bro. Like, I actually don't really care about credit. I'd rather people be upset about it because it's funnier. If everyone was like, oh, wow, Arsenal, what a team. They blew the league away, man. How good. Then, like, now I can't even rub it in your face because, like, you like it. I'd rather you dislike it. That makes it a funnier dynamic for me, anyway. Did you already discuss the Gyökeres? Yeah, we spoke roughly about it. We'll speak about it again, though. Rice, I think, has improved his passing ability massively. I agree. I think also Arteta has found a way to put him in positions where he can really feel a bit more comfortable and work his way into the game. Like, in that, since he's been dropping in between the centre-backs and kind of making a back three, I think he's been looking really good, man. Rev, I'll be honest, to understand elite sports, you either need to take part in elite sports or be around elite sports. So, I'll be honest, most people don't. Most people don't. And some people think they do understand elite sports, but they actually don't. Because you need to be somewhat around it or be obsessive about it at some point in your life. We always compare us half these people. This is what I'm saying. But they know that though. They know that, they just don't care. So like you trying to explain it is pointless. Hamza's just someone that like has an agenda to a point where there you go. Like again, once someone has an agenda in their head, like that's it, so what. But it's similar to the way like I have an agenda where I think Saka's good. So if Saka has a shit season, my agenda is that I still think Saka's good. He just had a bad season. Do you see what I'm saying? So whereas his agenda is just whatever he wants it to be. And then the discussion is whether is there logic at the basis of your agenda. You get me? Also going to 3 leagues in the UCL by the end of the decade, they'll still hit. Bro, they don't care, bro. They don't care. They don't care, bro. Hit the lights, you cheapskates. That's facts. Big up Hassan in the cut, man. Rob, what the fuck? Let them be mad at us. Just make... Yeah, bro. I'll be honest, bro. Like, when everyone else wins, we don't like them. So that's the reality. Pazz, I don't mean as a person, only his opinion. You can't say today Arsenal are good, tomorrow hi. Again, bro, like, again, it's football fan shit, innit? Like, you kind of just got to take the rough with the smooth, kiddie. What do you think of Diamande, honestly? I mean, I've only watched a small sample size of him. I've watched 2 games. One where he looked good, where he tore the shit up of Hank Hincapi, which is a centre-back. And then the other one, the game after that, where I just thought he was shit, if I'm honest. I think Liverpool could go and get more for their money. I think they should just go out and take some risks. I think there's plenty of good little risks for them to take to just round out their squad, and then next season you go again. I think Liverpool going to spend mad money on someone at the risk of them being a piece of shit. When I think in this case they need to just spread their money about a bit, and I think they'll do well, bruv. Paz, I'm even mad to the no. I just say it bare things. Paz, what new content plans do you have planned for the next season? Aye, that leads me. Aye. So at the moment, I'm looking at some property. I want to get an office outside of my home, where I can just do the streaming stuff from there. We're getting an IRL set up, so you're gonna see a bunch of IRL shit. Without getting mad specific, because I'll be honest, there's a lot of man that's been stealing my ideas recently, so I'm not hotting everything up. But we got big plans. You get me? IRL stuff coming. I'm not gonna get too specific on that, but a lot of IRL stuff coming. A proper IRL setup, and also a new studio, new camera, a bunch of different shit. Like within the next month, a lot of this stuff should start coming into play. So yeah, man, some big plans coming, bro. Now, I'll be honest, like I've always said, like to people that have been following me from the beginning, like the parts where I've been inconsistent is because I think I don't like doing anything. 50% in it. I don't like doing anything 20%. Whereas now I've decided I'm gonna take this content thing properly. I'm gonna now take it to the moon. Like I'm going OD with it. Like OD with it. Like proper OD. So you get me. Yeah, man, a lot of exciting things happen. I can't get too specific because the last time I did get specific, certain man started stealing my ideas. So you get me. Unfortunately, I can't do too much. I can't do too much, but you get me. That's what I can say for now. You get me. Yeah, one opinion I always laugh at is when Ahmed says, yeah, bro, I'm not talking about that guy today, bro. But genuinely, it's just like, and another thing as well, like, I'll be honest, like, the collabs will slow down, I'll be honest, because I'm actually kind of sick of arguing about football. With like, if you see me on panels, it will be either I really like the host, or it will be because I've done it. Like, I'll be honest, I now need to, like, I need to protect my energy because last season I didn't. I said yes to too much shit. I said yes to way too much shit. And I didn't really care who was on the panel this year. If I don't like you, kalas, bruv. Kalas. Where we doing the casting couch? Go to hell, Moad, bruv. Go to fucking hell. Don't worry, Paz. When Saka bags the World Cup final, when agendas will return. Bro, my agenda will never die, bro. And I know Saka will be better. I just hope that he gets I'm hoping for some game management next year, man. He's not here, but I thought I'd just say that. That's a big up fish nuts. Alright, that guy actually fucking kills me, bro. I swear down. Where the fuck is Fonzie? Fonzie normally joins an hour and a half in when I'm leaving. Wenger Market is death, yeah, facts. It was good for your visit. Yeah, bro, definitely, bro. I have no regrets for sure. And I'm not even talking about anything specifically. I'm talking about more like the one-off shit that I did. Like the Mo and Assam stuff, yeah, like I liked. I'll be honest, bro. Like in and out, like it was good. Like it was good. I'm not saying I won't do it next year, but like I would say more like the one-off, the one-off streams where like I don't know who I'm gonna be on a stream with. It's just bare new people, like random energies, bare different unqualified opinions. Like if I'm honest, bro, like I don't really want to go back and forth with people whose opinion I don't respect. Like, don't get me wrong, sometimes it's funny. Like, sometimes I might be in the mood for bullshit. But if I don't really respect your opinion, I don't really want to go back and forth with you, if I'm honest with you. Like, I don't. I actually don't. I find it, like, frequency draining, if any of you don't know what I mean when I say that. I appreciate that, Arlon, bro. Big up, man. Well, just some of you have a fixed schedule week in, week out, my helper. Yeah, bro, I'll be honest, at the moment, we're kind of streaming every day at 5 to 6, like around 5, 6. But I'm defo gonna pattern a proper schedule. Like, going into next season, trust me, everything's gonna be, it's gonna be military, bro. It's gonna be military. That means you're gonna know what's happening. You get me, the Discord's gonna be properly patterned. We're going to have proper updates in the Discord. You're going to know what I'm doing, what to expect. If there's a games night on Wednesday, you're going to know 4 days before. You get me? There'll be fucking some trailers and shit. Like, trust me, we're going, you get me, every day. No, don't draw me out. I've missed 2 days, bro. There's a lot of man who've got no right to speak on the game, you get. But this is what I'm saying, bro. This is what I'm saying. But I'll be real, bro, yeah? Like, I think, bro, I genuinely think, like, don't get me wrong. I'm not saying I even want to stop everyone being able to have an opinion. I'm just talking about me. Because I think it's healthy for everyone to come online and talk, no matter what your level is or what your understanding. I don't think that's a bad thing. I'm just saying, me, if I want to have proper ball discussion, I need to respect your opinion on something. Even if it's not football, like, I need to, like, because I'll be honest, like, there's some times where I'm just trying to explain things. I'm like, what's the point? Like, you don't even get what I'm saying. And I know it because, like, from your response, I know you don't get it. When you're trying to genuinely argue with Rage Bear or Smooth Brain, bro, this is what I'm saying. Bro, like, there's times where, bro, people have opinions and they want to ask them about them. They can't explain them to me. And that's because it's a genuine lack of the understanding of the crux of the game of football. Like, genuinely because people don't actually get actual football. Like, take all the players, the names, like, football, there's 11v11. Do you understand the things that happen on there? Like, do you actually get that? Do you know what I mean, bro? Like, do you get what is actually happening on the pitch? Forget about agendas, forget about names. If it's 11 humans you don't know versus 11 humans you don't know, do you get the things that are happening on the pitch? Are you able to watch that game and have an actual genuine opinion on how things were happening? If I ask you how they built out, what shape did they build out? What was their contingency? What way did they play? What's their game plan? Who were their better players and why? What did they do? What did they do that the other team was struggling to deal with? These are the type of conversations I want to have. But when I ask people, like, okay, people are like, oh, Arsenal are trash. Arsenal were just trash. I'm like, okay, why? What are Arsenal trash at? Like, what are you... Bro, I don't even need fine... This is what I'm saying, Rev, though. I don't need fine margins, bro. I don't even need you to be that specific. But people can't even go into any length of detail. Like, there's no length of... Like, okay, man will be like, oh, Odegaard's shit. Okay, why is Odegaard shit? Oh, he doesn't get enough... Like, he doesn't create enough. I'm like, in what way? So, what was he doing then that he's not doing now? Explain to me why he's not doing that. Like, that is what... These are the conversations I want to have. Like, if you have an opinion, explain it to me. And this is why, yeah. Like, for example, people are like, oh, Paz, you're stubborn. Or Paz, you don't want to change your opinion. Okay, bro, I'm telling you now, I can change my opinion. You just need to make a case. Because we're scumbags. This is what I'm saying, bro. Like, it genuinely makes me feel like, to be fair though, Paz, even if you ask about what they did to me, I understand. But I'd also tell you there's a counter to this. People need to start understanding two things. For sure. But again, I don't mind what your opinion is. Just be able to explain it. Like, bro, if I say I don't like Kendrick, I'll give you an example. I'll take it away from football. I could say to you, I like Drake more than Kendrick because I think Drake is a more skilled artist. And the reason being is because I think Kendrick might be, like, some people might be like, oh, Kendrick is very lyrical. I actually find his music boring as fuck. It's one tempo. It's all the same. It's too deep. There's not enough variation in moods. Whereas I think Drake's versatility in the amount of music that he can make for me, that can match every move that I have, suits me as a listener more than what fucking Kendrick does. If you have an opinion, just explain it to me, bro. That's it. I don't need you to... Bro, I don't even need you to understand what a fucking underlap is. I don't need you to understand an overload. I don't need you to understand... If I'm honest, bro, if you have an opinion on the build-up and you think a build-up shit, don't get me wrong, you do need to explain that. But if you say, like, Arsenal plays shit football, okay, what is shit about it? What is shit about the way that we play? What's shit about it? And if you just say we're scumbags, and it's just like, bro, like what, like, it honestly makes me just think like, bro, I'm just gonna sign out. And it's not the fact that I'm saying Kendrick is shit, because Good Kid, Mad City is a mad album. After that, I'll be honest, that shit is arse. Most football fans today are sheep. This is the facts though, Paul. Like, this is actually what it comes down to. Most people don't have enough effort to actually get to the crux of their own opinion, because they would rather just take someone else's opinion and say, fuck it, I'll have that then. Which is why when I say, okay, explain this, they can't explain it, because it's not their fucking opinion. This is what I'm saying, bro. Like, even some players get, man said Pazademics. Go to fucking hell. He said that, bro. Fuck you, Jay. This is what I'm saying. Big up Jay Longway in the cut anyway, man. Honestly, bro, I just want to have conversations with people that have their own opinions. Don't get me wrong, bro. You can be inspired by someone's opinion, or someone's opinion can like awaken something in your mind. But at the same time, like, broski, like, can you make it some form of original opinion? Like, can you like? Facts, a man saying we are set piece merchants, but we've got so many set pieces because everyone plays it all day, bro. I'll be honest, bro. How many goals did we score set pieces? 17, 18? We scored over 100 goals. Like, what are we doing here? Like, what are we actually doing here? By the way, Spurs and Man U were very close to our amount of set piece goals. Spurs had one less set piece goal than us. And they were all the way at the bottom. So set pieces obviously ain't enough, are they? Like, set pieces had them in a relegation battle. So, I mean, they're obviously not enough to win the league, are they? But again, because it's not people's own opinion, they won't be able to get to that conclusion. Literally knowledge, man, how the candle to the one and only Pitbull, Mr. 305, has some deep go to Blackgate, go to hell, bro. It's genuinely just like, sometimes I get on panel, I'm just disappointed. I tell you who I do like. Like, I'll give you an example, yeah? Like, Ashraf, for example. I don't agree with Ashraf a lot. Like, I'd say 50% of the time I don't agree with Ashraf. But I feel like he has his own opinion. That's how I feel. I feel like you have your own opinion. Whether I agree with him or not, for me, is actually genuinely irrelevant. I'm not the opinion police. But I want to have conversations with people that have opinions. Do you see what I'm saying? Like, I don't want to have an opinion with you to where, like, as you're talking, I'm just losing respect for you every 5 minutes. Do you know what I mean? This is what I'm saying, bro. I may not agree with Ashraf, and I may think something he said is miles off it, but at least he can explain to me what he's thinking. Like, do you see what I'm saying, bro? Paz, your own damn fault for trying to argue or educate stupid people who are laughing at it. Yeah, again, bro. Like, which is why eventually I just end up going into OD troll mood. But I don't want to be an OD troll every day. Like, I don't want to do that every day. Or, like, have to force myself to be an OD troll. Bro, there's some days where we'd win games, and, like, man are expecting me to come on and troll, and I'm like, I'm not even in the mood to troll. I actually just want to talk. You get me, bro? People say we don't create enough big chances, even though we're top. Bro, there you go, innit? We're good in set piece to compensate the lack of fire in attack. Yeah, but how? When we scored, like, one of the most goals in Europe. Yeah, big up Ashraf, man. The Marco debate was biblical. Wait, what? Bro, Marco. Bro. Marco, I should block you for that. I like to have my own opinions, but I can agree. Yeah, bro. The beauty of life is you don't need to agree with everyone. I don't even want to agree with everyone. We're just singing Kumbaya. I want you to have a different opinion to me so we can debate it. That's the whole point. That's what makes good content, isn't it? You just want people with logic. Yeah, that's it. I just want, if you have an opinion, explain it to me. That's all. That's it. That's all, bro. That's it. And, like, I'll be real, yeah? If you have an opinion, for example, yeah? I hate when bro. You know what I hate? When people want to discuss, like, fans, bro. Oh, fuck me. That shit actually just makes me want to fucking kill. It actually makes me want to. It makes me just want to kill myself, bro. Like, oh my god, Arsenal have the worst fans. I'm just like, bro, like, what? Kev, name me one dumb thing I've said. Name me one dumb thing. There's no dumb thing I've said that I can't trace back with logic. But don't get me wrong, bro. You know what it is, US Gooners? I actually don't mind that. I don't care if you believe very strongly in what you think. I actually genuinely don't care. But just to be able to explain it. I do agree your fans give it. Bro, this is the type of shit I hate. All of you that are in this chat are fucking annoying. And all of you support different fucking teams. You're just annoying. It's got nothing to do with who you fucking support. You're just annoying. I'm not annoying because I support Arsenal. I'm just annoying. Because that's what I'm trying to do. No one is annoying. Like, no one's annoying. I was annoying before I even picked a team. Before my brother introduced me to Arsenal, I was annoying. Fact. I was a jarring bad you. So I was already jarring. Then my brother introduced me to Arsenal. That's what happened. And that's what happens with all of you. You were already annoying. You are annoying. It has nothing to do with the club you support. You're just annoying. And on average, London people are more annoying. So London fans are more annoying. Facts. Because we're louder. We're more outspoken. We're more popular. We're the fucking capital. What do you expect? Facts are long fact. They don't realise we're all humans, so every fan base again. Bro, everyone is fucking jarring. I find Chelsea fans the most. I think they're the worst. I find Man United fans the worst. If I'm honest, I think all London fans are jarring. In all respect to you, I'm hearing fans say Rice is better than Xavi and Iniesta. You said you were going to place teams in conversation with the best sides in history if you won. It's annoying. I'm telling you now, no matter who I supported, I would say that to you. If I supported Chelsea, when we were at the top, I would have told you that Caicedo is going to be in conversations that I'm going to be scared about. I would have told you that. And furthermore, hold on. You said you were going to place teams in conversation with the best sides in history if you won. If we won the double, the Premier League and Champions League double, they're in it. What are you talking about? This is what I'm saying. This is what I'm saying here. Like, because of your emotions behind it, you're not understanding what I'm saying to you. I said, if Arsenal win the Champions League and the Premier League double, how is that not in a top team of all time? In the Prem. There's only 2 other teams that's done it. Like, what are we doing here? And I've never heard someone say Ras, Iniesta, and Xavi. I've never heard that before. Like, where have you heard that? On Twitter? Like, I keep hearing that. I'm hearing fans. Like, I'm hearing Bayern Munich fans say that they're the great, they've won the most Champions Leagues. We can all just say I've been hearing shit. I understand you respect it, but I'd still disagree because there's many sides that have done the same and probably better. Who? Zir, who? I said there's 2. I just told you there's 2 other sides. So in Prem history, they'd be in the top 5. What are we doing? Yes, I did, Wazza. I did. How can you tell me that they wouldn't be in the top 5 if that's 2 of the biggest accomplishments there is? Like, what are we doing? And no, I've never heard anyone say Rice is better than Xavi and Iniesta. You talking just Prem? I literally have always said Prem. I don't care about fucking the Bundesliga and the Italian league and the Liga. I'll be honest, I don't even watch these fucking. I don't watch these leagues enough to be telling you what the best team is. But if I said you won the Prem and the Champions League, I'm obviously talking about the Prem. And you can go back and watch the videos. It's talking about the Prem. Do you think it's possible that rival fans cosplay as Arsenal fans? Bro, fucking maybe, bro. People are actually genuinely that weird. Bro, I've never heard anyone tell me that Rice is better than Iniesta and Xavi, bro. I've never heard that one before, I'll be honest. I've never been on a panel with anyone that said that. I've never had a conversation with someone that said that. Ever. Like, I just don't think this is true. Or like, people can't take a joke. Like, I genuinely think people can't take a joke. Like, sometimes I'll be, bro, like, for example, if I say, Max Dowman has a better Prem legacy than Gerrard, like, people won't understand that that's troll. Like, people won't be able to see that that's a joke. Like, people will hold that opinion to me. Like, he thinks Max Dowman's got a better Premier League legacy than Gerrard. But I will say it because it's funny. Because he's won more Prems, technically. Like, on a technicality, that's funny. The Caicedo glazes have vanished from the internet. It's dark. You have voila, boy. Then this is why I say then you got to protect your frequency. Because the people that I speak to, they're not doing that, bro. I told them that Arsenal to be trolling like that. And they say you're deluded. Bro, I troll all the time, bro. I say mad stuff. Bro, I said let's talk. Bro, I made a video, said we got to have the Gerrard Norgard discussion. And bro, people get, do you know how upset people get when I say that? I said, bro, I made a video and I said we gotta have the Norgard Gerrard discussion. And man will take it dead serious. Man will start telling me all the things Gerrard's done. And I'm just like, bro, like, is it that easy? Like, is it that easy, bro? Bro, come on, bro. Apparently, Hincapi hasn't taken the streets away from the Shink. Bro, Hincapi is a Shinkiker. Bro, like, fucking hell, bro. Like, and you know what's mad, yeah? If you let's say you don't run into me in real life, yeah, and you had a conversation about Gerrard, bro, you see Gerrard, I fucking love Gerrard, you know? Because I didn't grow up hating Liverpool. Arsenal and Liverpool were never good at the same time. So I've never had a reason to actually hate Liverpool. And you see Gerrard, I loved Gerrard, bro. I loved Michael Owen as well. You see Gerrard and Michael Owen, bro. I had the Michael Owen boots. I had everything, bro. I bought the Michael Owen Umbros. Who do you know who had the Michael Owen Umbros? Come on, bro. Bro, I wanted Gerrard at Arsenal so bad, bro. Lampard's a better playmaker than Put. This is what I'm saying, though. Okay. That's another thing, like, if I ask people to break that down into logic now, why is Lampard a good playmaker? What? Like, what is it? What about him is that? Have you seen Michael Owen Soccer School? No, but I went to Beckham Soccer School. Big up Beckham. I bought... who remembers the silver Beckham Preds? In fact, let me get them up. Who remembers these? I'm gonna take you man down memory lane, bruv. Hold on. I'm gonna take you man down memory lane, bruv. Beckham, silver, Predators. See these? You see it was these. See these wheels here? Why? Oh my days, I was a lefty in these as well, bruv. These were the bee's knees, bruv. I don't think I ever wanted Lampard at Arsenal. I'd never really loved Lampard, to be honest. I started hating Liverpool from 2 seasons ago when they won. But he mugs off little kid. Rev, I've seen that video. That's fucking jokes. That was time ago, though. If you're honest, you'll say you didn't watch the Skulls till the tail end of his career. Elite pass at Orchestra. Gerrard was better, but respect goal. I never even said anything. If you were honest, you'll say you didn't watch Skulls till the tail end of his career. Alright, let me just explain something to you. Do you know how old I am? Like, what are we doing here? Like, do you even think I didn't watch Paul Scholes, bro? Are you insane? Like, if I watched Beckham, how could I have not watched Scholes? Like, what are we doing here? You think I watched Real Madrid more than Manchester? Like, what are we doing here, bro? Like, come on, bro. I watch Scholes. I think he's a good player. But, again, like, he's a niche. Do you know what I mean? You seem 20s. No, I'm not 20s. I'm not. I'm literally showing you boots I played in from the early 2000s, bro. like, come on, bro. Like, come on. I'm showing you boots I played in from the early 2000s. Like, come on, bro. Yeah, Kev, I'm not gonna lie to you. I was bringing that water back real quick, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you. Real quick, bro. What else did I have? Alright, what do you man know about these? Hold on. F50 tunics, bro. And the lotion do be working. Now, where's the you see these? You see when these dropped? I couldn't believe what I was seeing. And then you could buy, yeah? So my club at the time, they bought the little insert. You could put, yeah, there was a little insert you could put at the bottom here. And it would track, like, that was the first, like, fitness tracker. It was shit, but, like, it was better than nothing. It was better than nothing still. I never really used it, but that was the truth. I said the lotion is working, bro. Man, I'm insane in here, bro. Nah, man. Oh, for just clock the fucking... I'm not even sharing the screen. Why do you not... Hold on. When I'm not sharing the screen, why do you not never say anything? Like, you man are starting to get me mad. I'm not even gonna lie to you. And you see these. And in a second, I'm gonna show you the best. You see these? Oh my days. You see these wheels? These wheels were the... Don't wind me up. You see these as well? Oh my days. What do I know about the T90 Zooms, bro? Oh my days. That's what I'm saying, bro. My mods are shit, bro. I'm not even sharing. I'm there yapping away. I'm not saying nothing, bro. See these boots here, bro. These wheels. These, you know what? Okay, hold on. I'm going to do a quiz. Type the player that these boots remind you of the most. Type the player that these boots remind you of the most. There's a correct answer. Don't wind me up. Tell me who they remind you of the most. Me and Murd both said something. Fuck you, bro. Yeah, we're getting to the tiempos, I'm telling you. I'm going to show you, man, the 2 best tiempos as well. Okay? One man has got it right, Gara. One man's got it right. No. No clue. You should know. When you see these T90s, this guy mashed too much work in these T90s. In fact, let me even go to these ones. Maybe this will refresh your memory more. Alright, couple man have got it right. Oh my days! Mothers, I had these boots. Who remembers these? Oh my days, I forgot when they brought the lasers out. Yeah, these were mad. These as well were mad. Nah, T90s were mental. Do you know how mental T90s were? Nah, T90s were mental, bro. Nah, you see Nike, bro. Nike had the streets in a choke, bro. Nah, and by the way, the yellow T90s, that's Rooney, bro. You see these T90s, though? Fuck off, bro. Get out of my face. Nah, these, but and you see these. This is where man, I just think of man shooting from bare far. Nah, who did these remind you of? Actually, no. I'm gonna get a new pair of boots. Alright, cool. Who did these remind you of? Yeah, Nike was it, bro. Nike had the 2000s, 2005 to 2015. There was no other brands, bro. Who did these remind you of? Man said R9. No, bro, Kev, allow me, bro. The fall off of Nike is. So I feel like all boots are kind of falling off. Design-wise, anyway, like the way they look. Okay, one man. To be fair, there's a couple man that have got it right. Because there's more than one person. But if you are a Prem fan, this reminds you of one man. You see these. I copped these. I copped the pro version of these. These are the first. Normally, I got them free from the club. But you see these. I went out and I copped these because Cesc. You see Cesc, bro. Cesc was the fuck. Bro. Cesc is my biggest football heartbreak. I'm not even gonna lie to you. Cesc Fabregas is my biggest football heartbreak. He's my biggest football heartbreak. He is. Big up Letty in the cut. What you telling me, my bro? I tell you for free. And these, you see this era as well. I wanted these, yeah. But obviously, I just bought the other ones. I'm thinking, hey, big up M16 in the cut. Biggest fraud. These as well. These were the truth. Nah, they don't make them like this anymore, man. They don't make them like this anymore. You see these as well. These. Pazz, what's your NBA team? You know what it is? So in the NBA, I don't really support teams. I just like players. Like when I first started watching the NBA again. Okay, so when I was younger, I loved Vince Carter. Then I completely forgot about. I completely forgot about the NBA. And then when Arsenal got shit, I needed something. You know what it is? This is how you know the PTSD was dark. Because when Arsenal got shit, I needed something else. I needed something else to watch. So then I started watching NBA. I got into the NBA, yeah. And then I really liked Trae Young. I really liked Paul George. And that should tell you enough. Because then I just entered more failure. Paul George, you see that guy? Arsenal through and through. Arsenal through and through is Paul George. If any of you don't know about NBA, I'm telling you now, Arsenal through and through. Moab, bro, it was about to trauma bond, bro. It was about to trauma bond. Let me tell you, see these. Let me show you these. You see these. I said, George Paul, I'm dead. That's not to disrespect our Prem goat Wenger, but if he was still in charge, we would not buy Eze back. What do you mean by that? What do you mean by that? Pazz the trauma dump of facts. What happened to Tempo? What do you mean? These are my favorite These are the most comfortable boots of all time. These boots here. These are the most comfortable boots of all time. Gara. I don't think I've ever put on a pair of boots that have fit me like these boots ever. I'll never ever feel this level of comfort. Other than these. I think they're called CTR 360. White and green. Great Hooper, just injuries got in his way. Facts, which is basically Arsenal. Tempo Air Legend is what Dino wore. Yeah, facts. We'll go back to that. You see these as well. I had these with the carbon fiber bottom. Alright, bro. I was a terrorist in these crepes still. I wore these until they separated. And then I had these as well. I had the choice to get Fabregas back, and he said no. We're not going to talk about that. We're not trauma dumping today. We're not trauma dumping. Anyway, we got a bunch of transfers to get into. I don't know how we're an hour in and we ain't spoke about it. Alright, cool. Here's what we're gonna do though, yeah? Here's the first exercise of the day. We need to talk about, yeah? Here's what we need to fucking talk about. If Elliot Anderson is worth 130 M's, what is everybody else worth? That is what we need to talk about. That right there is what we need to talk about. That there is what we need to talk about. Because, I'll be real, yeah? How do I get all the players? Hold on. How do I get all the players? I did this before. Nah. Okay, here we go. Boom, 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 boom. Hold on. Most expensive players. 150. Yeah, bro. It's dark, bro. With the grip pads on it. How did you know? The extra friction on there. Control. Big up Shamon in the cut. Hey, Shamon, I'm saying your name properly, innit? I'll be real, bro. It's 150 euros. We're saying 150. Alright, cool. Let's talk about it, bro. Let's fucking talk about it. Let's not even be mean. Let's go centre mid. Let's just go midfielder here, yeah? Midfielders, bruv. Gakpo is at least 90 mil, I swear down. Hey, Letty, who do you support? You support Man City? Get the clean clip. 2 billion rupees. I'm fucking dead, bruv. Simon. Do you know what's mad, yeah? I used to have a kid that used to play with me. His name was spelled just like yours, and his name was Shaman. That's how he said his name. I swear down, that's how he said that I had to say his name. We're coming for our chain. Bro, come get your chain back, bro. Come get your chain. Alright, cool. Let's talk about it. If Elliot Anderson is 130 mil, tell me in the chat how much do you think we would need to go and buy Pedri? How much would we need to go buy Pedri? Tell me about that. Talk to me about that one. How much would we need to go buy Pedri? What would Pedri cost? 250, 200, 250, 300, god damn. 500, god damn. 180 at least. I'll be real, bro. Elliot, 359. I'll be real, bro. Elliot Anderson is 130. Ah, cool. Is he worth more than anyone you see on this screen? Let me move my picture out of the way. Hold on. Is Elliot Anderson worth more than anyone you see on this screen? That's a $2.99 two-piece chicken and chips. Is he worth more than anyone you see on the screen? Would you say? What players on the screen would you say he's worth more than? Pedri is twice the player Anderson is. That's pretty accurate, I'll be honest. Pedri is actually a madness. More than Caicedo and Palmer. Why is Palmer even so high on this list? Works, maybe. Caicedo was an overpayment. Okay, so who do you think's worth more? Chat, okay, who do you think's worth more, yeah? Gula. You take Works over Havertz, for fuck's sake. Alright, do you not think... Who would you lot rather have in your team? Elliot Anderson or Caicedo? You don't put it in the chat. Elliot Anderson or Caicedo? I want to just see Arda Güler's career. Before I make crazy statements. I'll be real, bro. I'm not sure I agree with that one still. Not sure I agree with that one still. This is a lot of games he played last year still. That's a fair amount of minutes for Real Madrid. Caicedo. So we got one Elliot. One Elliot. Paz, if you had put Norgard in there, maybe we could talk, for fuck's sake. Norgard's a top player. Don't fuck with Chelsea player. Okay, take the Chelsea out of... Just look at him for the player. Bunch of sellouts. Fuck's sake, bro. Nah, just for the player. Let's take the emotions out of this. Hold on, let's take the emotions out of this. So, long story short, most man are taking Caicedo. Would you not take Elliot or Szoboszlai? Elliot or Szoboszlai? Who do you think is worth more? Elliot or Szoboszlai? Who would you not take? Sober. As because I'm a blue, my name should be blue also. Yeah, that's a sub, bro. His name is blue because they're thingies. Hurrah for free kicks alone. Sober, Elliot, English tax of 8 Anderson Sober, 100% Hungarian, Stevie G. I don't rate Sober like that. Yeah, but who'd you take though, Rev? I'd say that's quite split. And I wouldn't buy Szoboszlai. Okay, so now that I feel like we found this level, tell me how much you think would be a fair price for Szoboszlai. What do you not think would be a fair price for Szoboszlai? What's a fair price? Dun, 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 dun. 80 mil, 55, 90, 65, 80 mil, 70 mil, 70 to 80, 80, 90 in this market. Big up Roxbridge in the cut. I haven't seen your name before. Big up you. 100 mil, 90 mil. I'd say the average in here is probably about 80 mil. So, if Man City... Big up Michael Praise in the car. Don't think I've seen your name either. So, cool. If Elliot Anderson was bought for 80 mil, would you say that's a fair price? Add on 10 mil for English tax, 90 mil. Would you say that's fair? 70 plus 10, you reckon? So let's just say it was 80 plus 10. You say that's fair. Would you not say that's a fair price? In fact, let's actually look at this. Hold on. Let's go and look at Elliot Anderson's body of work. Man said 300 million. I'm fucking dead. Anderson's not worth 100 mil plus. 90 is fair. A bit of an overpayment. Yeah, but it's a fair overpayment though. It's like you've overpaid to where like, I can see the market's just getting a bit competitive. So just to look at Elliot Anderson's career. How many? So he's played 223 first team games, 36 goals, 28 assists. He's played 2 full seasons, I would say. A bit of a bit part player. When I say a bit, he was a bit part player at Newcastle. Played 1,000 minutes in his last season. And then he's gone to Newcastle, 2,700 minutes, 37 games, 2 goals, 6 assists for that position. That's pretty good. Every time I log in to watch Pazz's stream, there is a copy. What the fuck does that even mean? And in second season, 38. I mean, I think his his GA return is pretty good for the position he plays. He's played 50 games. Fucking hell, he played 50 games last year, which means he's a durable fucker. This is around 4,000 minutes. So again, durable guy, reliable. Fitness-wise, he's reliable. I think it's a fair price, bro. Mark my words, Elliot Anderson's the next Xabi Alonso. I think he should play instead of Rodri, though. Scout Lab gives you a complete picture. At top of it's the GOAT. Oh, for fuck's sake. I'll be honest, bro. Like, I think this is pretty fair, bro. 130 is steep, but I don't think he's worth like 50. He's worth like 80, 90. Yeah, Gara. I just think my man, their owner, that terrorist owner, just pulled their pants down a bit. But if I'm honest, bro, like, he's proved... What's his injury history as well? He's proved he can play... Like, in the Prem, bro, you got to prove you can play 4,000 minutes, bro. And he's missed in pretty much his entire career. He's missed 27 games. Yeah, definitely a demand thing as well, Michael. Gara. Plus the Marinakis tax. Plus the English tax. I'll be real, bro. Like, he's had 2 injuries in his career. This, to me, sounds like someone that's pretty fucking durable, bro. Again, 300k a week is crazy, but that's their wage structure. That's the reason why he wouldn't have gone anywhere else. This can be true. It's a huge overpay, but it's a good sign. Yeah, I think that. I think both of those things. Loki United fans shaking the shelf. They cause hella hype for him, maybe. Marinakis thinks he's Tony Soprano. He might be. What injuries? So he had a back injury, which I would say is that what's that, like 4 months? That's a fairly substantial back injury. But again, like, he's come back and then played 2 seasons pretty much without, when I say pretty, he's played 2 seasons without injury since it. So it's probably, I don't think it's the maddest back injury. It could be just be a muscle back injury. So I'll be honest, like, and based off of the amount of minutes he's played, like, it couldn't have been that serious of a back injury because the back injury is in this season, his last Newcastle season. Since then, he's played what? He's played over 40 games every year, played over 3,000 minutes, and then last season he played what? Over 4,000 minutes. How much is VVD on? Again, I think them and have a slightly different structure though. Big up Alex in the cut. Yes, I am taking the piss with the streaming times. Saliba had a back injury. Yeah, there you go. I'll be real. Back injuries, don't get me wrong, back injuries can be dark. I just don't think his one was dark because... Don't get me wrong, I also think, bro, Elliot Anderson's got a lot of fucking quality and he's still very young, bro. Bro, I'll be honest, it's a very good signing. I don't know. I think they should just go with him instead of Rodri, if I'm honest. And I assume he's probably their long-term replacement. I think Elliot Anderson's a good fucking signing. It's just a lot of fucking money, bro. But at the end of the day, bro, it's not like he didn't set the price. The price got nothing to do with him. So this is actually nothing really to do with him. It's more like, if I'm honest, bro, if you want a midfielder, a Prem midfielder, like a proper Prem midfielder, who's got all the attributes to compete in the Prem long term, Elliot Anderson's a good buy, bro. Technically good, physical, durable. He ain't really got much negatives. Gundo had back problems when we signed him by medical, so yeah, there you go. Do we need Bruno G as well? How many CDMs do we need? I think Bruno G would be a good signing. I think Bruno G would actually be a good signing for Arsenal. Who else thinks that? Well, anyway, let's move on because I'll be honest. I'm not sure. Okay, last question on the Elliot Anderson thing. Who do you lot think is worth more, Elliot Anderson or Adam Wharton? Who do you lot think should have a higher worth? Elliot Anderson or Adam Wharton? Let's look at Adam Wharton's career to date. Yeah, I agree. I think he's a long-term Rodri replacement. Bruno G. Rasper at best, yeah. Perfect Xhaka replacement. Sadly, ain't happening. I wouldn't say that just yet. You have Zubi and Rice. Who would you bench for Bruno G? It would be Zubi, probably. Bruno G is not just a CDM, is it? Bro, I've seen Bruno in the 10, bro. I wouldn't put him in the 10 for us, but... Do you know what it is, Abs, yeah? I don't know. Like, I'm kind of indifferent. Like, now that I think about that, between Bruno G and Tonali, I'd just say I'm indifferent. I think both of them got qualities that we need. And Tonali would be a more like-for-like replacement for Bryce. But then Bruno has qualities that we don't have. So that's why I say I'm indifferent. Do you know what I mean? I'm quite indifferent. Wharton can have a bit of upside because of the passing, but you never know. Okay, quick question. I want you lot to put in the chat, Wharton or Anderson. Just put Wharton or Elliot. Who would you think is the better player here? Wharton or Elliot? I think Wharton is younger and taller. If that does anything for you. Elliot, drink oil, what the fuck? Elliot, Bruno G, Seated, Wharton. You lot all think Elliot, yeah? See, here's another thing. Okay, I mean, to be honest, groin problems, missed 1 game. Yeah, he ain't really got groin surgery. God damn. And then he got groin problems next year. Oi. Oi. I mean, he played I mean, he ain't really played that. Yeah, I think this is when he had a surgery, though. He played this is not a lot of money. It's not really a lot of minutes either. Who's squad? I can't answer that. I've been saying I think Bruno G will be a perfect Rodri replacement because you're not going to replace Rodri, but you got Bruno who can play everyone in midfield. I don't think they need to. I don't think they need a like. Okay, when I say Elliot Anderson is a Rodri replacement, I don't think like for like. Obviously, I don't think they need like for like, because I don't think Rodri really works in the Prem anymore. Wharton could have a better career, never know. Wharton won 2 trophies, Anderson almost got relegated. Wharton got the old... What the fuck? I'm not even going to attempt reading that. ESR had a... But ESR is OD. He's OD fucking... He got injured every 5 minutes. Bro, we don't miss often our targets. You miss Rice, buddy. I think Arsenal have a really short memory. Wasn't it the Zubi and Rice midfield that wasn't conceding? Bro, again, I don't think... I just think whoever comes in, like, the issue with the Zubi thing is Arsenal need to find a way to make Zubimendi and Rice work, and also we need to find a way to fucking rotate Rice, bro. Because as it stands, we just can't rotate him. We need so many players. Which ones are the smoke screens? Which are real? Again, like based on like what Hand of Arsenal says about Berta's strategy. Is that, which is why every time I see personal terms, I kind of just brush it. Because he agrees personal terms with everyone, and then keeps everyone hanging in the balance, and then he will just choose who he wants. Proper CM Cam, who's in the market, that's what we need. Right now, it still looks like Morgan Rogers. You think Walter looks like Rice an interesting pairing? I think they will take up too much of the same positions. I think Wharton... I don't think we need a DM. I think we need someone that is capable of taking on certain things in a DM role. And I say that to say, like, for example, Bruno Guimarães. He's not a DM, but, like, he can... On the ball, he can take up some of those positions very comfortably. I don't think we need a DM. You know, Rice to play at CB, hence why he didn't come to us. Bro. Letty, come on, bro. Come on, bro. You were not buying Declan Rice to play at centre-back, bro. Come on. I think Anderson will be good at City. See, I've been lacking the physicality in that midfield, and I think it'll be perfect. Yeah. No, I agree with that. Bro, I think Tonali will suit everyone. Alright, we need to see who the fuck Pablo Barrios is, bro. I don't even know who the fuck that is. Because, yeah, he mentioned that. In fact, let's go read the statement. Because I want to go see what he actually said. Because I've not even seen Pablo Barrios. So we'll watch him as well. We'll get a comp going. Plays for Atleti, yeah? I didn't fucking notice him when he played for us. When he played against us. Or did he just not play against us? Want to see Zubi drift wide more? You're going fucking insane. Why the hell would you want to see Zubi drift wide? Letty, bro. Have a day off, bro. The farmers are aware. This is what's been going on. Arsenal were interested in Fernandes, Tonali, Pablo Barrios. When Tonali was offered to us at the end of January, it piqued everyone's interest at the club. Berta kept in contact, as did City. It became clear the deal was not feasible due to Newcastle wanting 85 mil or even more. To further add, the agent fees are incredible. Barrios was not available for several reasons. Fernandes is heavily involved with Jorge Mendes, and it became quickly apparent that there would be a bidding war at a minimum of 85 mil. Has now been stated. Whoever pays the most can have him. Interesting. Berta then made contact multiple times to explore the situation of Alex Scott. The interest is real, and there was a feeling a potential bargain could be secured around 65 mil. Bournemouth began to panic while Alex Scott was out in the USA with the England pre-camp. I wanted to rush to secure a renewal for Scott. The possible release clause, their stance currently is not for sale at any price. It's becoming apparent we have approximated budget for the midfielder, investing in other areas. Interesting. I like the sound of that steel. As for Bruno G, let me clarify. Berta made contact with his camp via Kia. A loose offer below 60 million was floated to Newcastle via these middlemen. To understand their appetite for any deal, Newcastle say it's not for sale. Kia being involved is something you must keep an eye on for reasons every Arsenal fan should be aware of. When an offer is serious, it is officially submitted to the club, hence me saying Newcastle had no contact from Arsenal as of 9 AM. Newcastle will not lose both of their midfielders, so maybe better try to cheeky offer before the Stanley goes through. Until the serious offers present our budget, or our budget changes, we wait. Okay, so it looks like we're not doing a mad thing on the midfielder, which I don't think we need to be quite honest with you. Say less, bro. Big up Letty, bro. Arsenal have contacted the likes of Wadi, Kone, and others I don't want to discuss yet, but no one is providing set. Interesting. Interesting, bruv. Interesting. Very, very. Yo, someone said Zubi's a goal threat. Now watch this football tick. You know what it was? At one point, he was making like late box run. This is what I say. Like first after the season, he did a lot of different things, bro. He was doing a lot of different things that just slowly kind of started to leave his game, bro. And he was making a lot of runs. Like he's doing a lot of different shit, bro. Alright, let's see what Pablo Barrios is on. 23. Young man, young guy. He is young man, young boy. Okay, he's not quite a booter. He plays a decent role. He's played a decent amount of games. Seems alright. Alright, cool. I want to go see that if he's any fucking good or not. I want to go see if he's any good or not. Apparently he dominates the midfield. That's nice. That's nice, isn't it, guys? Apparently he dominates the midfield. We ain't done a comp in a while. So, yeah, man, it'll be good. Out of Scott, Tonali, Bruno G, who would you want to see at Arsenal? Not exactly 100% of the same program. I would say either Scott or Bruno G would excite me more. But Tonali, I think, is more an Arsenal player. Not an Arsenal player, sorry. He's more of a direct Rice replacement. When I say replacement, we'll be able to rotate Rice a lot more. I think Alex Scott is a fucking madness, though. I'm not even gonna lie. I think Alex Scott is mad. Bro, I rate Alex Scott. I'm not even gonna lie to you. Some would argue too high. Alright, cool. Let's go see what this is saying. Moad will be starting on. Plays in the Liga. Pablo Barrios. Moad, we need to start with the percentage because you've been bottling the percentage as well. Yeah, I heard about Felix Dementia as well. Felix Dementia for 74 M's. We were representing could sign for Newcastle. That'd be a good signing for them. Very good signing for them. With tax, the Liga tax minus 15%. I think we either get Scott or Buadi. Yeah, it makes sense. I think they'll both be really good signings. Alright, cool, man. Let's get into this, man. Pablo Barrios, which is centre mid that Arsenal are linked to currently. Yeah, man, let's see what he's saying, man, because I don't know too much about him. I don't remember noticing him when he played against us when we packed in Atletico 3 times last year. So let's see what he's made of, man. Pablo Barrios, man. Good luck, buddy. Get me. We've got the card ready. We've got the card ready. Okay, little choppy miss choppy. Good start. Okay, that's the same turn I've seen 4 times. Okay, he looks kind of raps, I'll be honest. Okay, a little bit pressure resistant. He's confident. Confident under pressure. Okay, it's physical. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Against Liverpool, we're going to have to wheel that one up. Against Wirtz. Against Florian Squirts. Let's see that again. Move, Flirts. Get off me, baby. Give me that interceptions. We like it, interception. I'll be honest. He looks quite interesting. He looks pretty comfortable on the ball. Pretty athletic. Good dribbler. We saying double swoop. I know it's sped up. I know. I speed it up for a reason. He looks pretty press resistant. He looks pretty comfortable on the ball. Little goal. Do you know what it is? He looks like a man of the basics, man. He looks like a man of the basics. He looks pretty clean. I like the look of this kid so far. I like the look of this kid so far. I like the look of this kid so far, bro. He's not having trouble outpacing people. He's combining pretty well. Good passing. Oh my days, they just popped the fucking life out of that team. Pretty physical. Get the head off the ball. Give me that. Seems like a talented ball winner. Good passer. Passing forward. Seems pretty physical. I'll be honest, bro. I quite like the look of him. I quite like the look of him, boys. I gotta say. I quite like the look of him. Very technically comfortable. Athletic. My type of midfielder, boys. I quite like the look of this lad. I'm seeing a lot of interceptions as well. Like he's defending pretty correctly, like positioning in. I said positioning in. His position looks pretty good. He wins a lot of fouls. He seems pretty fast. Good passing. He's kind of, I'll be honest, I gotta say, this is a really well-rounded comp. Really well-rounded comp. He seems like a really well-rounded player, bro. I'll be honest. He seems pretty sharp on the ball as well. You know what he reminds me of? Just one of those players that they are like a 7 at everything. And that's what it seems like. Plus, he seems quite press resistant and willing to pass forward. I like the look of him still. I like the look of him. He also seems like a... Do you know those people that are always trying to gang rush people? Like, a lot of the time, someone's pressing him and he's breezing over. I like the look of him, I'll be honest. Obviously, this is a comp, but I think what you're seeing is a lot of his habits. And I'm seeing him do things to Liverpool that's making me happy as well. I like that. I'll be honest. I did not notice. Did this guy play against Arsenal? Because I do not remember watching this guy. Hold on. Did he play against Arsenal? Because I do not remember this guy on the pitch. Yeah, see, look, he didn't play, bruv. Was he injured? Can't see him on the bench. Can't see him on the bench. Let's check the 4-0. There he is. There he is. He was present for that 4-0, boy. Aye, he was there. He was there for that, boy. He played the whole 90 as well. Played the whole 90. He felt all 4 of them nils, boy. He felt that 4-0. That is dark. What about this one? Okay, so the only game he played in was the 4-0. The only game he played in was the 4-0. That is fucking jokes, bro. That is joke. I'll be real though. Based on what I've seen in this, I don't think he's played an unbelievable amount of games for his age. What is he, 23? He just turned 23, so fair enough. I mean, again, bro, he looks like he's got good qualities. I think it'll just be about, you know, can he break into the Arsenal team and really make a dent in it? That will be what the question is, isn't it, really? Does he look better than Buwadi? Not sure. But he looks like a good option if we can't get a Buwadi, do you know what I mean? So I'll give him 1 tap. He looks pretty good. Other than that, yeah, man, I wouldn't be angry to see him come to the Arsenal. He looks pretty good, man. Let's check his injury record before we go as well. Let's check his injury record. Maybe he gets injured a lot. Who knows? Okay, get this guy away from my club. I'll take it all fucking back. Give me my tap 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 back. Because I'll be real. Hell to the fucking no. Hell to the no. Oh, hell no. Why is the guy injured so much? God damn. Yo. I'm good off this one still. Yeah. Give my tap back. Give my tap back. Give my shit back. I'll be real. what's this? 4 muscle injuries in the space of 1 year. In the space of 4 months. Yeah, I'm good off that. I'm good off that. I'll be real. I'm good off that. 4 muscle injuries in 4 months is insane. And then these 2 are back-to-back muscle injuries. Yeah. Hey. Keep this motherfucker over there, bro. Keep that motherfucker over there, please. I'm good off this one. In fact, so the new verdict is I'm good off that. That injury history stinks. We have enough injury-prone, man. We got Rice's hamstring and his calf hanging off right now. You know, Saka's Achilles hanging off the bone. We do not need another one. I'm giving this one a big X. Quality player, but nah, I'm good off that. I need reliable men's, please. Please, I beg. Please. Muscles made a fucking cheese string, bro. Anywho, sir. Yeah, I think we're done on that one. I'm good off that still. I'm good off that. I don't know how you lot feel about that. I'm good off that. Pablo Barrios. Hey, you lot, stop scrapping each other. No refunds. Dark. Monga, Rogers, Bruno G. No. Monga is a baby. We're not counting Monga in our signings. We're not counting Monga in our signings, bro. Arsenal, yeah, shut your bitch ass up. Alright, let's see what Transfer News Live is saying before we go. Oh, in fact, I lied. We have videos to react to in the Discord. We got videos to react to in the Discord. First one is Suarez had a lot to say. That fucking bum. I actually hate this guy. I hate Suarez, bro. I hate him so much. Alright, cool. So, Suarez had a lot to say about the boys. The absolute bum. You get me? But, let's see what you had to say, man. Let's see what you had to say. Let's get the sound on. Let's make sure the sound is patterned. You get me? Alright, Suarez, talk to us.
Que el Barcelona y cualquier equipo del mundo lo va a querer y va a querer pagar lo que sea porque tiene una buena descarga, tiene un buen movimiento entre los centrales, ayuda mucho defensivamente a correr entre los centrales, va a tener extremos que le brinden muchas asistencias, muchas pelotas, es un jugador rápido.
This guy is doing... Why am I not... What? No subtitles? No subtitles is mental. Can I get some subtitles, Killy? See. Yo, Killy, go on. Can I get some subtitles, my bro? Alright, let's just read this meaty little quote. The same thing happened to me at Liverpool. I said I wanted to go to Arsenal. Gerrard came and told me that if I had a great year, they would help me go to Barcelona, to Madrid, or to Bayern, wherever I wanted. Shut your bitch ass up. Shut your bitch ass up. Alright, what are you talking about? Like, mind your business, bro. Go focus on following Messi around like a little dog, you bum. Bro, I hate this Suarez guy, bro. I actually hate him. Guy's just waffling, bro. Waffler. Anyway, that was whoever put that in the reactions, you might get banned. I'm letting you know, you might get banned. Alright, cool. Let's look at this one. We got a next thing to react to. Oh my days. Man said Gerrard told him that you help him go wherever.
Been a bit outspoken, haven't you?
Alright, cool. John Terry, let's hear it.
You can go and get the best manager in the world for one game. You can go. There's no one better in the world. You can go and get the best manager in the world for one game. You can go and get Pep Guardiola. He's not more Chelsea than me.
You've been a bit outspoken, haven't you?
Whoa, John Terry, whoa, buddy. Let's let him land, but whoa, buddy, whoa.
About being overlooked for the interim managerial role at the club twice last season, insisting no one at the club possessed better qualification or a deeper connection with the team. That's your mindset, and it remains your mindset, John, does it?
Like, honestly, my dream is to manage Chelsea one day. Will it?
Let's just quickly do some market research real quick. Let's just quickly look at, you know, John Terry's history as a manager real quick. Right, cool. So, let me just move my camera out of the way here. John Terry feels entitled to get the manager job at Chelsea. Let's just have a look at what he's done as a manager then, shall we, buddies? Aston Villa assistant manager. 2021. You know what? Let's just go back to this. He went from assistant manager to Chelsea academy staff. Chelsea academy staff, nice. Then he goes to Leicester as assistant manager. Just check something. Let's have a quick gander here. Let's have a quick gander. When did they get relegated? 2023. So while he was assistant manager. Jeez, big up Fonz with their $2 in the cut. 100% okay with Mr. Jonathan Terrence managing Chelsea. So am I, to be quite honest with you. Interesting. So you decided to follow Dean Smith again to Leicester, got relegated. Then you went back to being Chelsea academy staff. Just so that everyone has the context before we finish this video. Big up Fonz with the $2 as well. I appreciate you, my brother. Thank you. Cool. Let's go back to what he was saying.
Ever happen if I don't go off and do the other bits? No, it won't. But when
You should probably go off and do the other bits then, mate. Do you know what I mean?
an opportunity arises like it did last year when Liam left the football club, there was nobody better. There was no one more qualified. I can't believe I'm going over this again. Sorry.
No, it's okay. Go for it.
But it's like, for me, there's no one more Chelsea. And listen, the owners, sporting directors have made a decision. That's what they go with. But the fans were calling for me. I felt I deserved.
Any Chelsea fans in the chat, did you call for John Terry? Any of you? Can you confirm or deny? Because I don't remember hearing not one call for John Terry. Not one. So if anyone could confirm that for me, that would be absolutely great. I would appreciate it. Because I obviously, my ears weren't on the same frequency as those calls. I didn't hear them. So if anyone could let me know, just let me know. But yeah, man, just let me know. Should I email Amazon and ask to be the CEO? There's no one more Amazon than me, Paz. I honestly feel like there is no one more Amazon than you, Fonz. I think you're in with a shout, mate. Don't let anyone tell you that your dreams can't come true. Take John Terry for that, do you know what I mean? He's even got a Chelsea coat on, do you know what I mean?
Deserved an opportunity, whether it was for 1 game, 2 games, 3 games. I just thought I should have been in and around it or be asked to be in and around it. John Terry being Chelsea manager isn't great for Chelsea because we have to be bigger than John Terry moving forward because I haven't got the experience, but you strip it back to an interim opportunity, 1 game, there's no one better in the world. You can go and get the...
What exactly are you fucking talking about here, buddy? What exactly are you fucking talking about here then? Break that down for me. Let's hope he does break this down because I do need this broken down for me. How is it that someone who has absolutely zero experience as a manager at any level, not even at League 2, which you could go walk into a League 2 job when you wanted, you're John Terry, or League 1, or probably the champ, to be honest. You could probably walk into any of them. You got the badges, you know, you do what you want if you want to. You're John Terry. I just want to know, how you've come to this conclusion. I just want to know. If you could just break that down for me, let me know, bro.
Best manager in the world for 1 game, you can go and get Pep Guardiola. He's not more Chelsea than me, and that's my point. There's no one better in the world. You can go and get the best manager in the world for 1 game. You can.
I would like to know John Terry's dealer because I would love to try some of the stuff that he's on. It honestly sounds spectacular. There is no one better for the job than John Terry because they're not more Chelsea than John Terry. Well, I'll tell you this. Unai Emery wasn't more Arsenal than me. Let's break this down. Unai Emery wasn't more Arsenal than me. I've supported Arsenal longer than Arsenal people have known who Unai Emery is. So, let me get the job then. Do you know what I mean? Like, let me have a go. I could have done what Unai Emery did and fuck the club. I can do that. I can fuck the final up. I can do all that. That works for me. I can do that. Honestly, bro, like, the entitlement could only come from a man like this, bro. This level of entitlement, I don't expect from a man of his level of accomplishment. I'll be honest, bro. I don't expect this level of entitlement. Just because you played there, like, it doesn't mean you deserve to be fucking coach. Or at any point, if I'm honest, bro. You the best you've done is you followed Dean Smith around, and you've coached the kids in the academy. That's not enough to say that you should be entitled to a job at Chelsea. We're gonna stamp this one. You are absolutely fucking miles off it, buddy. But yeah, man, that's my thoughts on that one. Let's move on to the next one. Bro. Because John Terry, whatever booger sugar you're on, I need that too. Cool. Next up, we have Rio.
Timid as what?
You mentioned Declan Rice. Like, what do you admire about his game?
I think he's a bit timid as well. Sometimes I think he
I'll be honest, bro. I'm so sick of watching, man. Big up Tyrell Gunner in the cut. I'm so sick of, man, just saying dumb shit about Declan Rice, bro. In fact, Joe, let's let him break it down first. Before I jump the gun and start getting on to Seedorf, let me just hear it.
Yeah.
Okay. Why?
I don't know. I think it's his character.
In what way, though?
No, in the sense that as good as he is, so I would like to add some elements of Bellingham in his personality, if you know what I mean. Okay, give me the ball, go and get the ball, send people away. He's a key midfielder. He was a key midfielder during the season for Arsenal this season, the last season as well. I think he also will grow. I mean, we're talking still about, how old is he now?
27, Declan.
Yeah, so I think he's getting also to a point of, full maturity and everything. And I'm saying this in a good way. I like how he plays generally. And sometimes these type of players, that the timid part of them would, okay, now you get the ball or you take the shot, or no, go and try and do your thing.
Take the game by the scruff of the neck.
You're a center midfielder. This is your game.
If I'm honest, yeah. Nah, hold on. I think he's wrong and right at the exact same time. Because I get what he's talking about, yeah. And don't get me wrong, like, I would love Rice to be the best at every single thing in the game of football. But, like, there are some things that, like, I think he could do better. That I think he did a lot better, particularly towards the back end of the season, in terms of taking more responsibility of the ball. And I think that's more what he's talking about, which is just taking a bit more responsibility in dictating what is happening on the game with the ball. And I get what he means, but then at the same time, that's just not his game. And I also think, like, when you ask players to do things that isn't necessarily natural to their game, you run the risk of losing elements of what they're actually really good at. That is what I would say on that. But in terms of, like, when he's talking about just taking the game by the scruff of the neck shit, I don't know about it. But in terms of, like, taking more responsibility of the ball, I think I get what he means, bro. And I think that would just be him. And one thing I would say about Declan Rice, yeah, is technically, in terms of his actual ability or with the ball, like, if you ask him to play a pass from here to over there, he can do it. So I don't necessarily think a lot of these things are out of his technical ability, because he's a fucking good technical player. I would just say he needs to become comfortable doing certain things, and I think all of that stuff's gonna take time, bro. Like, genuinely, I just think every year he's growing, and he's so good at the stuff that he's good at. I'm not in a rush for him to do every single other thing else on the pitch. You know what I mean? That's what I would say. Like, there's a reason why there's other players on the pitch to do other things. And if I'm honest, bro, like, where Declan Rice is right now in his development, I think he's doing fucking unbelievable. Particularly playing 1 billion minutes a season, man. But I don't think he's completely miles off it. I don't think Seedorf is miles off it. I just think there's a potential bit of misprofiling. But then at the same time, if you're going to put a player up there with the best players in the world, like, these are the type of expectations people are going to have on you, so it makes sense. If you ask Rice to hit long, he passes it back to Gabriel. What does that even mean? Like, now you're just you're doing that like that logicless shit. I'll be honest, I'm not going to go back and forth with you. Zimmy post 2006 started to bring Rice down. MLS introduction. I don't think he brought Rice. I don't think he had much of an effect on Rice. I think he just had an effect on himself, if I'm honest. I don't think Zubi impacted Rice for the negative. I would like to see a bit more shots outside the box. Yeah, this is what I'm saying. Like, for example, yeah, like Rice has a lot of really good technical aspects that I think are underused in his game. Like ball striking. Like, bro, every single free kick he takes, he puts it in the perfect place. If you can do that as consistent as you can do that, you can probably fucking shoot, bro. Like, do you know what I mean? You can probably shoot. Like, let me see a few. I would, I mean, you wouldn't admit it because he's your player. Again, like, that's just not. You've learned nothing. You've learned nothing since you've been here, and it's quite disappointing, honestly. Be honest, he is a spicy Gallagher. You shouldn't just accept who he is, energy. This would make sense if he was a bad player. Like, this is you lot's problem. Like, you only have room in your brain for one type of player that you like. But there are loads of different profiles. Like, Brian Bobby is a really good player, and Julian Alvarez is a really good player. They don't look the same. And this is you lot's problem. Like, you only have one way to identify someone being good and effective because you only know one way that looks to you. But I can tell you from playing the game, there are multiple different ways you can be good at football. Not everyone is good at football in the exact same way. Harry Kane is a very good footballer. So was Lukaku. They were both very effective footballers. Like, there's not just one way to be a good footballer. You don't know that, innit? Like, just so we're clear. If you ask, I admit Rice is arse on the ball, but he's not arse on the ball. Like, this is what I struggle with. Like, what is arse on the ball? Arse on the ball, whereas arse on the ball means you're not a technical player. Rice is a highly technical player. Big up Ultra in the cut. What are you telling me, bro? I ain't seen you in a minute. Bro, we can't say Rice is not a technical player when all of you lot shit yourself when he's standing over a free kick. It doesn't even make sense. Like, these two things can't exist at the same time. You can't say shit on the ball, and then when he's standing over the free kick, you're shitting yourself. Honestly, like, in general, bro, like, I hope that at some point I can open you lot's mind to understanding that not everything looks the same. Like, Spain was a very good team, and so were terrorist Chelsea's. So were the AC Milans. So were the Real Madrids. So were the Barcelonas. There's loads of different ways to be good at football. Not every player is good in the same way. Everyone has different ways to affect the game. I'm asking too much for Rice. But I'm not asking you to like Rice. I don't care what you think about Rice, if I'm honest. Because I know you would fucking break his arm to get him at your club. Rice passing isn't levels. I mean, sure. In terms of the capability of passing, he has it, bro. He has the technical capability to pass the ball, bro. Like, we're not gonna debate that. That's just stupid. It was a blur in the responsibility of Rice and Zubi post 2006. MLS allowed Rice to be a sitter. I just think he changed. I think he changed our build-up pattern. Our build-up pattern was 3-2. He changed it to a 3-1, and it worked a lot better. Because that 3-2 shit was tough to watch. I'll be honest. That 3-2 shit was very tough to watch. Is he technical as Menu? Again, there's more than one way to be technical. Technical isn't one thing. Like, this is another thing I'm trying to explain to you. Not everything looks the same, even if you say, this guy's technical, this guy's also technical. Iniesta's very technical, so was Gerrard. They're not the same. They don't excel in the same areas of being technical, but they're both technical. Rice is technical, so is Menu. They don't excel in the same areas necessarily of being technical, but they're both fucking technical players, bro. Bro, I'll be honest, M16, your brain isn't developed enough to even understand that. Don't worry, Alex, you're gonna get it. Bro, you don't think technical is just dribbling. This is my frustration sometimes of trying to show you lot shit. Like, is Manu as technical as Odegaard? I think Odegaard and Manu have similar technical attributes, and I think Odegaard is superior technically. There's not many people on Odegaard's technical level. Like, his level is insane. Like, genuinely, I just think Like, if you're gonna come in here, yeah, I'd hope that your mind is open, because this isn't an Arsenal glazing session or a Liverpool glazing session. It's not a glazing session. We're just here to talk about football, bro. They think technical means better in small spaces. That's what I'm saying. It just doesn't. Yeah, he's not, bro. He's not. Bro, even a shit Odegaard you can see is extremely technical. Striking a ball is part of technique. Facts. So is dribbling. So is close control. There's a lot of different things. Like, there's loads of different ways to be technical. It's not just one way. Like, Gerrard wasn't unbelievable in small spaces, but he was still a highly technical footballer. Same with Rice. Highly technical footballer. He's not unbelievable in small spaces. No, but do you know what it is? It's actually just a conversation we're having. If we're trolling or they're thunderous Jack Costa when it comes to football, ignore them. Similar to, if people think Gravenberch isn't technical, bro, I don't know what to tell you, bro. Like, actually, genuinely, I don't know. If man think Gravenberch isn't technical, I don't know what to tell you, bro. And it just shows me that you've never actually like watched the game properly. Let alone played at any decent level, or even just watched a decent level up front, like close. Because if you think these people aren't technical, bro, try and replicate what they do. Try and replicate the shit that Gravenberch does in Sunday League, and then come and tell me if it's technical or not. You think we can get Tonali as well? Do you want Tonali as well? Answer me that. Do you want Tonali as well? Are these guys glaze Kante? Was Kante Perlo there? This facts, bro. Kante is a fucking head case, bro. I would have loved Kante at Arsenal. He's a nut job. He's an absolute nut job, bro. Sobo is technically just more of an athlete. Watching, bro. So I'm not saying I can't really speak to Szoboszlai. Szoboszlai is like, I'd put him in a similar technical profile to the Declan Rices and the Gerrards of the world. I'm definitely not getting mad. I'll be honest, bro. Like, so cool. So what does your midfield look like? Tonali, Elliot Anderson, and Rodri. I'm not sure that works, bro. I'm not sure that works. I'm not sure that works. Rice can't turn drop shoulder, but Manu is the master of it. That is a necessity to being technical. He is just a wheel. You honestly couldn't be wrong. You couldn't be more wrong. You honestly couldn't be more wrong. Because KDB never did that. Kyle Walker did a 30-minute explanation on telling you the way that Kyle Walker would that KDB would beat a press. And it's what's mad. Like, you hear the players that played the game with him tell you this stuff, and you will just air it because you think your opinion of what Pep told KDB to do is more superior than what Pep actually told KDB to do. Like, this is the scary thing about the internet. You lot think you know better than what Pep told KDB over Kyle Walker, who sat there and listened to what Pep used to tell him. Like, do you know how terrifying that is as a human? Again, bro, the argument shouldn't be between Manu and Rice, bro. That's a stupid argument. Roger's gonna leave, but when though? When is he gonna leave? The only bro, you lot's opinion on football is skewed because you love Pep too much. Pep is one way of management. One way. That's one way to win. And don't get me wrong, it's arguably the most successful, but at the same time, that's one way. Oh yeah, shit, you man a bit. Hey, Glorious, you man got fucking bare midfielders, you know. Fucking hell, bro. But according to some of you lot, KDB ain't technical. Big up you lot, man. Haaland and Odegaard not playing tonight. Nah, no, but they can't sit that out. I can who has to be better at dropping the shoulder. Bro, no one has to be better at fuck all, bro. Do you know how many elite attacking midfielders never drop no shoulder, bro? Like, do you know how many elite attacking midfielders there are? M16, I promise you I'm not mad. If I was mad, I would have just kicked you out. I agree, disrespect. What do you agree with? I said, bro, dude. We're a little time, but I think what holds Sobo back in his first touch is special awareness. Bro, you ain't gotta be good at, bro. I'll tell you for free, yeah. In the game of football, you ain't gotta be good at everything. You just gotta be really good at doing what you do. Kante is a great example. Robben, great example. Just be mothers glorious. I was thinking about Kaka when I said that. There is elite 10s that weren't dropping no. You don't have let Pep corrode your brain to you thinking that every footballer's got to be 5'6" and turn in the speed of light and fucking rip everyone in their own area, bro. Like, that's what you lot have allowed you lot to think football is. That's not the only way to play football, bro. It's not the only way to play football. Bro, so I'm telling you, bro. Fierce Manager should sign... Raymond, are you a Newcastle fan? Are you a Newcastle fan? And it's not Bruno and not press resistant. And this press resistant shit as well, bro. Fuck me, bro. This press resistant shit is starting to get me mad, bro. What? Okay, for those of you that think press resistant is really important, break down to me in the chat what press resistant is. Break that down to me. And give me an example of some players that are press resistant. Kante was an average technical. Bro, Kante was fucking shit technically. Kante was not average. He was, in the grand scheme of things, Kante was fucking shit. Midfielders can play the way they are facing. They don't need to be elite at turning. SE on my mother's life, bro. Facts. Curtis Jones is precious. He's good on the ball though, so he actually kind of is. Busquets the prime example. No, we're not. No, give me. That's too easy. I don't want no one. I don't want no one that's played for fucking prime Barcelona, bro. Press was just donuts drifting. I want you to tell me what press resistant is. Who's the person that said that comment? Red Wonton. Tell me what press resistant is. If Ronaldinho or R9 were playing today, you would have called him overrated. That's a shit. Yeah, bro. It's dark. Being calm when opposing players are close to you, being able to move or dribble away from pressure. I want you to know, by that standard, pretty much I'd say 80% of Premier League players are pressure resistant. Just so we're clear. Lavia wasn't made out of Weetabix. Just so we're clear, like, this idea of pressure resistance that some of you lot have, like, where it's like, oh, I need all these players to be pressure resistant. Why? Like, Sergio Verratti, Hazard, even Party at times. Man said Party at times. Party is up there with the most pressure resistant. I'll be real, bro. Like, this pressure resistant stuff is corrupting you lot's brains, bro. Let me ask you a question. Was Gerrard pressure resistant? Was Gerrard pressure resistant or not? No, I'm asking the questions. Was Gerrard pressure resistant? Yes or no? Facts, High Flow. High Fly. Why do I keep calling you High Flow? Tell me, was Gerrard pressure resistant? Glorious mothers, bro. I'm sick of it. And you know what's mad? Busquets is actually my favorite midfielder of all time. But this pressure resistant shit is corrupting you lot's brain. So if now we're saying Gerrard is one of the greatest Premier League midfielders, and you all agree he's not press resistant, what are we doing here? What are we doing? Were any of his midfield partners press resistant? Was Xabi Alonso press resistant? Like, all this press resistant shit, it's like, bro, like, what are you on about, bro? All this press resistant, like, why do you not want your midfielders dribbling in your own half? Bear. Xabi Alonso was bro. You got it, bro. This press resistant shit is a bag of shit. Okay, let me ask you another question. In the Liverpool team that you lot love, yeah? The Liverpool team that you lot just love. Tell me, out of Fabinho, Henderson, and Wijnaldum, which one of them man were press resistant? Tell me. Tell me, out of Wijnaldum, Henderson, and Fabinho, tell me the one that was press resistant. Wijnaldum. Go to hell, bruv. So what are we doing here? You don't... Thiago was not part of the fucking team. That guy was stayed fit for 5 minutes. The point I'm making is, you lot like, oh my god, we need this pressure. You fucking do not. This pressure resistant shit is garbage. It's garbage, bro. This pressure resistant shit is garbage. It's garbage. This concept of all my midfielders need to be able to dribble out of fucking pressure and rip everyone in their own half. It's nonsense. You want to take as little risk as possible in your half. So what are we doing? Like what are we talking about? Like you lot will be like, nah, this midfielder is shit because he's not pressure resistant. I'm just like, what? Like what? Like what are you talking about? Like why has Pep made your brain this small? Bro, this facts though. Bro, I think about it this way, yeah? The guy that's pressure resistant looks shit when everyone else is just shit. You don't need to be your team needs to be able to break the press. Your team does. Your team needs to be able to create a structure and be competent in playing through it or getting past it. That doesn't need to be everyone dribbles through the fucking press and slips people in and 9,000 part. Like, it doesn't need to be that. It doesn't need to be that because most of the teams that have won the Prem history didn't do that. Most of the teams that win don't do that. So, like, what are we doing? Bro, they could never, bro. Bro, it's the manager's job to create systems to get out of presses, bro. But, again, like, the people that you lot, bro, like Curtis Jones is a winger and a 10. Curtis Jones is just good on the ball. Because he grew up being a winger and a 10. You lot, and then in the first team, he ended up becoming whatever the fuck he is now. Like, apparently, you've been playing right back in that dark. But again, I would just hope after the stream, you lot would have taken that you shouldn't judge whether a midfielder is quote unquote good or not by how press resistant he is. Not everything is that, bro. Not every midfielder needs to be the exact same profile. Neither do you want them to be that. Like, don't get me wrong, you'd want them to be great at everything, but they don't fucking need to be. That's the whole point of a balanced team. Like, for those that have played team sports, you understand that not everyone has the same role and not everyone needs to play exactly the same. Neither do you want them to be. You need people that are good at different things to balance each other out, bro. Like, come on, bro. Like, imagine you had 11 of the same... A fucking great example of that is Spain, where they played... who was it they played the other day? Cape Verde. Bare pressure resistant man, but can't break nothing down. Because you needed a different profile. You needed someone with a bit of pace. Do you know what I mean, bro? Like you needed a different profile instead of Xavi or Ozirabal and Ferran Torres in your front three. You can't play the same. And in their midfield, they had bare men that were the same. They had Fabian Ruiz and Rodri. They both wanted to do the same fucking shit. So like all of this you lot falling in love with these players. Like for example, you lot hate the players that some of you lot think are shit. Like when you think about it, you think Walcott's shit. You probably think Aaron Lennon's shit. You probably think fucking all of the people that you think Madueke's shit. You don't think all these players are shit because they don't look the way you want them to look. But not everyone is going to look like that, bro. They're not going to be that way because... And a great example is even the England team that's starting right now is the Anthony Gordon, Bellingham and Madueke with Kane up front. Some of you lot are saying, why haven't we got Cole Palmer and Foden? They would have been better. I'm like, bro, do you not understand the concept of fucking balance? Balance and profiles. Big up Omar in the car, what are you telling me, bro? Like, not everything should be the same. I agree to extend that prejudice, pressures, and turn it and bro, again, you don't need to. The team needs to be press resistant. The team needs to figure out a way as a team to beat a press. The answer is not having 11 press resistant players that are just dribbling in a fucking circle. Like, that's not the answer, bro. That's not the answer. You need, for an example would be, if I don't want to fucking pass out the back, I need someone fast that I can just knock it to, or someone big that I can knock it to, so that I don't have to pass out. That's me resisting the press. There's 1,000 ways to skin a cat, bro. That's the point I'm making. This is why I look at it funny, because all of a sudden Doku isn't shit anymore because he scored a few back. This is what I'm saying though. Like, everyone is different. Like, everyone is Ramos. What is that? Goncalo Ramos, M16. What Ramos is that? Goncalo. Busquets. Okay, Moad. Busquets and Rodri are arguably somewhat similar. João Neves is nowhere near. Is nothing like them. If you put it this way, Arturati was pressing as fuck. Is he now suddenly more prolific than? But there we go, bro. Nah, so I'm telling you now, Pep made this pass shit romantic. 75. No fucking way. Hold on. You lot are chatting shit. You lot are chatting shit. There's no fucking way. Hold on. There is no way. There's no way. Where is this? Wait. Why does he get... Alright, this guy hates everyone, bro. I swear down. Alright, this guy hates everyone. There's no way. Gazara is set to join Milan from PSG for a club record fee. 75 fucking mil for Gong. Ah, the market is car, bro. The market is chalked. The market. Oh God, the market is done. The market. Bro, this guy better. If this guy doesn't have more goals than, he better have at least 20 goals altogether, bro. For 75 mil, bro, he better. Nah, he better. He better. Nah, I swear, bro, that League Gunner guy is so negative. How do you live in that just such a low frequency? Nah. They did not pay 75 M's for a man with 11 goals. They didn't. Nah, they didn't. Can't be. They can't have. Storm, I see that. Still, I see that. What do you reckon? Do you like that signing, Storm? Let me know. That is mental, you know. Nah. There's no way, bro. There's no way. The market is a madness, you know. This is mad, bro. This is a... If this guy is going for 80, near 80 M's, bro, I want 500 million for Gabriel Jesus. Bruno G. Rice Rodgers. What do you reckon for that? Bruno G. Rice Rodgers is a problem. I'm not gonna lie to you. Mothers, that's a problem. Nah, this is dark, though. This is... Ah, bro, this is crazy. This is crazy, bro. Nah, this is crazy. Check Bruno G. News. Nah, that's insane. Wait, oh my days, we pre'd this yesterday. Rafinha's bankground facing financial problems because Rafinha's father kept 80% of the player's rights, and the career earnings throughout his career are hiding the situation from the player. We discovered what was happening when he tried to buy a mansion with his wife and realized he did not have them at. Oh shit. Oh, this is what they was talking about the other day. Oh, safe. Who's Craig Hope? Craig Hope, yeah? I don't even know who half these guys are. No, it was the day before yesterday. Fuck you, bro. Let me follow this guy, bro. So to make a second approach. Rose will be readied, but Newton is stance not for sale. I'll be real, bro. For 70, I think they let him go. RSV, break that down. What do you mean ability? Break that down. Break that down for me. They will let family handle your money. Boy. Boy. Boy, oh boy, oh boy. What's here we go? Yeah, I'll be honest. I think this will get done, bro. Because I'll be honest, Bruno G Do you know why? Do you know? Okay, is it the reason why I like Bruno G is a lot of the reason why people don't like Bruno G is that he's got this like. It's not getting to character disrespect. I'll time you out. That goes for you too, Pazz. Bro, I really like Carrick, so I wasn't even going to. The thing about Bruno G, yeah, is that like he's got this nasty competitive streak, and that's what we're slowly building. Like we're just horrible to play against. So I'm having that. 2 years left on his deal. Let's see. Might be able to lower him. Maybe, you know. Maybe. Do you know what as well? I made a note to keep asking. Boys, if you have not liked the video, please like the video. It does help me go a long way. It helps a lot with the group. We are on 948 subscribers last time I checked. You get me? So 50 away from 1K, man. So if you have not subbed up, please do consider subbing up. It helps out a lot, and I would appreciate it a lot. You get me? We've got big plans this year, man. Really, really big plans. You get me? I'm investing a lot of P's into the stream this year, so you get me. Any little help, any little like, sub, I appreciate it thoroughly. You get me? I appreciate you in advance. Thank you in advance. You get me? Show Sarah V for the likes. I got you. You know I'm doubled up at all times. You know I'm doubled up at all times, Killy. Come on, Sarah V for the win. Carry is overall better passer, better dictating the pace control and the tempo of the game, and his better positional awareness, intelligence. Let me ask you a question. One, I don't agree with all of that. I feel like you've just said a lot of buzzwords in there. But would you rather bring back Carrick, whoever you support, would you rather bring back Carrick or would you take Ras? Let me know. I'll be honest, yeah. Bruno G as well seems like a fucking booter. 9 goals and 6 assists. I'll take those at my club. I'll be so real. I'll take these at my club, bro. I'll take these at my club. It's my first time in here. I usually catch you on an hour where the energy is completely different, but I understand Hamza's present. I'll be honest, Roxbridge, yeah. You're like the 9,000th person that say that. Because most people don't really like... Again, you're not really going to get to know me on an hour because it's kind of a role I've got to play, innit? So this is actually how I normally am. I'm not insane, innit? I'm genuinely just chilling most of the time. Just talking about football. You get me? Going back and forth for the chat. We chilling here, man. But you get me? This year we got we got some... Trust me, we got some mad plans this year. Paz is a fart head. Fantastic, Fonz. Thank you, bro. Love you so much, Fonz, man. You're so kind. I just love the way you speak about me in such high regard, man. Love you, man. Big up you. Big up you, man. Fuck you, Fonz. You're not insane. You're just perma-rattled. Bro, you think I'm perma-rattled. I'm just mad passionate. It's cause, Alex, yeah? Let me break something down to you, Alex. Let me even make myself full screen. Because you grew up as a soft pussy, Alex, when people say things above a certain level of decibels, you get scared. That's not my fault. I'm just a natural, passionate guy. So everything I talk about, I speak about it as if I'm passionate about it. So I understand how that can be scary for a little dweeby man like you, Alex. Yeah? You little punk. Yeah? So I understand how that's scary. But I promise you, I'm chilling, bro. Love you, Alex. Connect it quick. W soft Gucci. Man, call me a passion, but you're such a dickhead, bro. Alright, what was I checking? Yeah, I'll be honest, yeah? Bruno, let me see that injury history. Let me see that injury history real quick. Alright, hold on. My most overrated in Prem history, Steven. Oh, you're going mad. You're going mad. See, you're the guy I was talking about earlier. It's people like you. You're going so mad. You are going so... A man thinks that... You know what? Come here. Let me help you with something. RSV, let me help you with something. Yeah? Let me help you with something. Let me ask you a question, in fact. Come here. Come. Do you have any, like... Do you put any stock in the fact that, like... If you ask all the players in the Prem, and they all say, Kante was horrible to play against. Steven Gerrard was exceptional. All these players were just exceptional. Do you feel like your opinion is worth more? Let me ask you, that's a genuine question. Do you feel like your opinion is worth more than the players that played against them? You answer that for me, please. Answer that for me quick. Irrelevant. Then I'm not even gonna argue that point because that's just irrelevant. Technically gifted is 50, bro. Let me even give you the stats, yeah? Let me give you the stats. Let me just help you out with something. On average, how long percentage-wise does each player in a football game spend on the ball? During a standard 90-minute football match, the average individual player spends only 2 to 4 minutes actively controlling the ball. This translates to just 3 to 4% of the total match time, or roughly 3.33 of the actual active game time. Right. Now that we have that as a fact, we now know this. Understood? We now know that all of the talent that you're referring to is now on the ball for what? 3% of the game. And yet you still feel like that's the only important part. Interesting. Very, very interesting. Very, very interesting. Because I'll tell you for free. Let me give you some more examples. Right? Let's do this. Let's do this. Let's do some role play. Let's click Sheffield Wednesday squad. Whoever the fuck has the number 10. I'm gonna keep going until I find a player that I know specifically. Oh, in fact, I know just the fucking player. Let's go Leicester City squad. Okay, this is not a good example either. I'll find the squad. Trust me, I'll find it. Let's go QPR. They always got little techie little ballers. I'm going to go until I find someone that I actually know. Ah, perfect. So, perfect. I'm very happy. I'm very, very happy. You see this guy here? Yeah? Let me ask you a lot of questions. Who do you think is a better dribbler? Ilias Chair or Declan Rice? Answer that question for me. Put it in the chat. You don't know who it is. Fucking spoiler alert. It's Ilias Chair. He's a number 10. If this guy played against Declan Rice, he would kill himself. He would off himself immediately. This isn't even debatable. This guy's insane. He's mad. Like, he's crazy. The point I'm making here is, it's not the things that you're talking about are not the only things that impact the game. Otherwise, the Prem would just have all the techie ballers in it. All of them. It would be like 5-a-side. It would be like fucking Ballers League. You can't... These are not the only players that matter in a game. I'll give you another example. Who's a better dribbler? Yeah? Who's a better dribbler? Aaron Lennon, yeah? Let's get it up. Aaron Lennon. Or... What's that fucking bum's name? What is that bum's name that signed for Chelsea? The Moroccan guy. What is his name? Ziad. Yeah, it's not Ziad. Hey, what the fuck is that guy's name? He signed for Chelsea he's Moroccan. What's the Moroccan guy? Ziyech, that's his name. Ziyech. Fucking Ziyech, bruv. Who do you think is a more technical player? Aaron Lennon or Ziyech? Who do you think is a more technical player? Who do you think? Who's more technical? Ziyech or Aaron Lennon? So we all agree, it's Ziyech. Who do you not think is a better player? Who do you think a fullback would rather see? Who do you think a fullback would rather see? Because I promise you, it's not Aaron Lennon. I promise you, the fullback don't want to see Aaron Lennon. I promise you they don't. On God, they don't want to see Aaron Lennon. They want to see Ziyech. I promise you, that's who they want to see. I promise you they do. They do not want to see Aaron Lennon. Even though he's a bum. No, I'm joking. He's not a bum. But the point is, I'll tell you for free. You see Aaron Lennon. Myth. Absolute myth. Who do you think is a better technical footballer? Walcott or Arshavin? Who is a more technical footballer? Arshavin or Walcott? Arshavin. This is the point I'm making. Like, not everything looks the same for free. For free, bro. It's free of charge. Arshavin got tech coming out of his brain. Let's see how many good fucking seasons Arshavin had. Let's see how many good seasons Arshavin had. Adel Trapp versus St. Maxim's a bad example. Because St. Maxim used to tear 7 shits out of people. They both kind of, I'll be honest, they're both kind of the similar type of bum. St. Maxim's just bare fast. Let's see how many good seasons Arshavin had. So outside of Zenit, which no one cares about, he had a whopping 12 games, 6 goals, 8. I'll be honest, that's a fucking insane return, by the way. Wait, what the fuck? Wait, 6 goals, 8 assists is insane. Hey, that's insane. That is fucking jokes. Yeah, you don't think if Heber's a good player to use it? Yeah, facts. Facts. You could use any of them. But the point I'm making is, like, they both fucking suck. The fact that this guy only retired the other day is fucking hilarious. Cool. And then you go look at Theo Walcott's career. I promise you, Theo Walcott's career is way better. Way better career. Over 100 goals. What did Arshavin do? Hey, Arshavin might have had a better career. That might have been a bad example. Arshavin might have had a better career. But Theo Walcott's was all in the Prem. Hey, Arshavin did a mad thing, mate. Am I a GA guy? Depends on the position. As a striker, it depends on your game. It depends on your game. But like, for example, if I don't know you, if I know nothing about you, that's all I've got to go off. I'll be honest. It depends, innit? I would say with some people, yes, some people no. Like if I'm comparing Tonali and Rice, I'm not going to look at GA. I've got to watch the game. I've got to watch the game. Well, don't get me wrong, with everyone you got to watch the game. But at the same time, like, if I'm honest, GA is just lazy analysis, innit? And I'll be honest, I can't watch fucking everyone. So if I'm doing lazy analysis, I'll just use GA. But for example, like if I'm comparing, like, let's say I'm comparing the careers of 2 players, I will compare a mixture of somewhat of what they've won and how long they sustained a certain level of performance in a certain league. I'd say I'm a mixture of both. I'd say I'm a mixture of both. But I'd say I'm more towards watching the game. But I'm not an aesthetic. Okay, this is what I'm saying. This is why I say I'm not. This is why I say it differs, yeah? Big up YB. Wait, bun up. YB, bun up. What's going on, Killy? That's not even your thing. What's going on, bro? Bun that up. So, for example, yeah, I can watch a game and watch a player that doesn't look... I don't need it to look like Iniesta. I don't need it to look like Lamine Yamal for me to think this guy is long. I used to watch Milner and think this is a fucking long day. This guy don't stop running. I used to watch I used to watch Bell, and Bell don't look fucking mad. He didn't look saucy all the time, but he would kick and run bare. And I would think that must be mad long to play against. I'd watch Kante run from one side of the pitch to the other side of the pitch and think that's fucking long. Like, I can appreciate loads of different types of players and think it's good. Like, I don't want to see... Why are you streaming longer? I was actually meant to hop off at the 2-hour mark, but we was talking about something. But yeah, I'd say I'm a mixture of all three. Like, I do like the eye test, but the eye test doesn't need to look one particular way for me to appreciate a player. Like, I love Declan Rice. He doesn't look like Iniesta, but he has a heavy game impact. And from watching the game, I know that I know that he's fucking jarring. Fuck you, Kev. But all these mutants say today from the moment you came and tap it. Yeah, again, bro, like, but then at the same time, like, if you become one of those like goal poachers, then I will judge you by GA. Because if you do nothing else in the game, I expect you to bag. Would you say Hazard was precious? Hazard is whatever he wants to be. When I played fullback, always wanted the dribbling guy. Bro, what you want is the guy that fucking goes inside and pretends he's a midfielder. That's what you want. So it's not your problem. That's what you want. You don't want the guy that kicks it down the fucking line. You don't want that guy. You don't want I'll tell you the guy you don't want. The guy that kicks it down the line and runs across the byline. That is the most jarring guy to play against as a fullback. That guy is fucking jarring. I'm seeing Bruno Fernandes, the greatest Portuguese midfielder of all time. Again, everyone's, bro, opinions are like arseholes, ain't they? Is more balance or strength? I think it depends. I think it depends on the player, but majority of the time will be balance. Like, for example, like Moussa Dembele, for example, he had really good balance, but he used to do this thing where he'd do this and he would put his hand on the player and lock his elbow so they couldn't get any closer to him. As well as being a fucking elite dribbler. Like, so I think it's mostly balance, but some people I'd say strength. But yeah, boys, I'm going to wrap there. I got some shit to do. But it's been a good stream. What do you not think of the 5 o'clock start? I'm kind of liking the earlier starts, I'll be real. I might even do a midday stream at some point. But yeah, boys, we're gonna be moving soon, man. We're going to be moving soon. Show us your AI trophies again. Next stream, I'll show you. I got you. Don't worry, Fonz, I got you. I know you like that one. I know you did. Get me. Big up everyone in chat. You get me? Big up everyone inside, man. I appreciate you lot fucking with me today, man. We'll be back tomorrow around the same time. Look out for the scheduled stream. Big up High Fly. Big up Rocks. Big up Rev. Big up Fonzie in the chat. Big up Kev. R-Long. M16. RSV. Get me. Hilo. You get me, Kev. Fuck Kev. You get me. Big up everyone in the chat. Big up Alex in the chat. Alex, I'm going to shout you as well. I'm going to shout you, Alex. We've got to talk about some shit. Maybe tomorrow. You get me. Alright, bro. Say less, man. Don't forget us when you make it. What do you mean? We're making it together, bro. Trust me. I got a job for you lot. Trust me. I'm gonna find ways to make you lot some money with me as well. You get me? For those that are interested in clipping, hit me in the Discord because I'm paying people for clips. I'm gonna start some competitions as well. You get me? But yeah, big up everyone in the chat. I'll see you lot tomorrow.